Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. My thing is not set up. Oh boy, I am a mess already. Okay. Hello, stream. Hello. Can anybody else hear me? Hold on. I had to go to the back of the room. It's telling me that it's telling me that the audio was being a doo-doo piece of crap. Are you? It's still telling me this. Stop it. People can hear me fine. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's a... The stream bitrate is at normal pace. I'm not understanding what's going on. Oh my god. Oh my god. If anybody can see me in chat, let me know. If anybody's in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear me well or not. Because I am confused as frick. Whatever, Whatever, it's fine now, apparently. It's fine now, apparently. It's fine now. Anyway, this is a very important stream to me because today... Okay, so I did say in the... something on Instagram saying that I will play exit music, but apparently I can't play exit music because exit music has been removed from all the mods and stuff like that. I don't understand why it is. I literally do not understand why it is, but it is, unfortunately. So, oh boy. But today is a very important day because today is September 4th, 2020, and today was the first day on this very day last year was the first day I've ever played Doki Doki Literature Club. The first day I've ever played Doki Doki Literature Club and all that stuff, so which is really useful. I really like it a lot. So ooh, actually hold on just a second. Oh my god, it sucks. Why? I don't know. Guys, I literally have no idea. Literally have no clue on why this is happening. It's telling me that the freaking thing is broken. Stop. It's fine. But today is a very important day to me because today is the first day last year I played Doki Doki Literature Club for the very first time, and it's been a wild ride for me. Getting all these mods and starting to play the mods and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. Doki Doki is a very important thing for me. I'm wearing a shirt on it right now. You guys can't see this. So there's my shirt. Um, I've just all I just really want to say about this is that this is a really important stream to me. This is something that really means to me. Doki Doki Literature Club is the most important thing that I've ever loved because it's my favorite game on the entire platform of video games. And Doki Doki helped that to me a lot. So it's very important to me. I really cannot stress about it anymore about than what it is. And I just love it. I love Doki Doki. Nothing can beat Doki Doki. Ugh. And all that stuff. Can anybody hear me fine? It's still bothering me about this stupid freaking vitrate thing. Is anybody able to hear me? Because I don't know. I literally have no idea. It's whatever. Screw it. Forget. Screw it. Anyway, this is going to be an important stream, so I was just trying to decide on what mod I should play. And I felt like playing it. I wanted to play Exit Music, I really did, but unfortunately I cannot. So we're going to play Summertime. Because summertime is since we're still in the summer and there's still until September 22nd to do summer, why not play a summer related mod on Doki Doki? And besides, summer, this is around this time that I played Doki Doki, so but Doki Doki Literature Club is probably the most important game to me. I really love it. Dan Salvato, I don't know what I would do if you never created this game ever. I literally have no idea what you would do, or I don't know what I would do. Because Doki Doki Literature Club is a very important game to me. I really like it, and just I could not stress enough about it. I cannot stress enough about it, so. And I kind of, hate doing this because I don't know how to fix stream delay, so as I said, I don't know. I literally do not know how to stop stream delay either, so I'll try figuring that out at some point. But as of right now, Doki Doki Literature Club is a very important game to me, so we'll be playing Summertime. So I'm looking forward to it. New mod, something about summer. This is going to be exciting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and close this. Get me on this screen. There's a black screen because I haven't even opened the game yet. Wow, very unfortunate of me. Wow. So, let's see. Doki Doki Literature Club. And then I need to put the game on screen. And all I need to do is wait for it to load onto the thing. Frick, I closed out of the game. God dang it. I hate this so freaking much. Taking forever to load the game on screen. Why? There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The game is finally on screen. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Finally on screen. So. Okay. Now that we're actually settled in, that we're in the game now. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these bad boys on again. We're gonna go ahead and proceed to the mod. And we're basically almost 20 minutes into the game, so we're on the stream. Oh boy. Alright. Doki Doki Summertime is a Doki Doki Literature Club DDLC mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvato, although the story of the mod is only loosely based on the story of DDLC. It's recommended to play the original game to enjoy the mod to the fullest extent. Despite this loose connection, there can be potential spoilers for the original DDLC story in this mod. Game files are required. By playing Doki Doki Summertime, you agree that you completed Doki Doki Literature Club and containing spoilers already been. I agree! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Everybody loves this music, don't they? Oh, I can pick it whatever I want. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go American on this one. Oh, it changes the thing. Okay. Faster text speed. Okay, so there's like no clicking sound or abilities. Oh, that's great. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and play Doki Doki Summertime. Okay. I like how the text is different. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I don't run the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jake. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jake, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join the club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I just basically go along with whatever she's going on about. Rude! Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll give it some thought if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. You know, she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School days is northern Missouri and it's over before I know it. So I pack up my things and start blinking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, but I told her already I'm not interested in joining any. Hello? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, you can come to my club. Ugh, Sayori. Yeah? That's a stupid idea. Ah, me! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she's interested in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought, right click, she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is non-existent compared to that. Didn't I already say I'm not interested in joining a club? Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, you kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. You can tell Sayori is really much of an airhead, or she's so cunning to have planned all this out. Either way, it doesn't matter. What a long sigh. Sayori, you're trying to bribe me with food somebody else made? Don't you see anything wrong with that? Well, I told you already. I'll think about it. Until then, I'm not interested. Sorry. Okay. No! And the story begins. No!
Doki Doki summertime!
Interesting. Oh, wait, the text is different too. Nice! The bus leaves me behind just as I arrive at the bus stop. Not again! Guess I wasn't appealing enough to the bus driver with this plastic shopping bag by my side. At least the weather's pleasant today. I couldn't bear to just sit here for 15 minutes in some of the heat waves we had last year. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't even care when my parents warned me about the heat. One time they practically sprayed me down with a garden hose. Wasn't even that upset since we were having so much fun with Sayori. Come to think of it, I haven't seen much of her since last year. Not even on the way to school ever since she started oversleeping regularly. It isn't my responsibility to get her to school on time, right? Plus, I'm sure she was doing fine with the club activities she got involved in. What was it again? Something related to books? Not really my thing. Maybe some manga now and then, but that probably wouldn't be considered proper literature. Oh, you just roasted Natsuki! Games? Now that is my thing. Can't wait till I go home. Oh yes. Okay, I'm pretty sure the blue text would probably be Sayori. Jake? That's a non-leaf familiar voice.
Sayori!
Sayori? Hi! I haven't seen you in a while. Sorry if I bothered you. No, your timing couldn't have been better. I've got nothing better to do. Just waiting for the next bus to go home. I see. It's Monica!
Ah! Ah! Hey,
Hey, you're Jake, right?
Hello, Monica.
We haven't talked much before, but I immediately recognized Monica. She's one of the most popular girls at school. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, the kind of girl that chumps like me are too scared to talk to.
You knew each other already? No, not fair. I wanted to introduce you two.
That's alright, Sayori. We had a class together in the past.
So, where are you two headed? We're going swimming. Monica said they have a discount on tickets for students and invited me to join her.
You gotta grab the opportunities life gives you. Just because we don't have to go to school doesn't mean we should stay indoors by ourselves. Also, exercise keeps us fit and calms the mind too.
It's going to be so much fun. Sounds great, Monica. Hey, Jake, what about you? Me? Yeah, what are you doing today?
Because Monica hesitated to blurt out some vague nonsense.
Well, I haven't really made up my mind yet. Really? Well, I was just thinking, Sayori seems a bit flustered. Has she like this before?
Wanna join us, Jake?
Yeah, that! What? You mean swimming? I'm not really a good swimmer.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We're just going there to have fun and enjoy the sun.
Well, alright, Monica. Monica crubs your head. Alright, Monica, I'll meet you two there. But first, I have to get home and get geared up. She glitches out again. She's like,
No, you come now.
okay.
Do you know the way?
Oh, brother. I forgot about that.
Not exactly. Monica tells me how to get to the entrance. I write it down to make sure I won't get lost. The girls wave goodbye, just as I see my bus arriving with Sayori being her usual cheerful self and Monica sweetly smiling at me. Oh, interesting. Or what? They're almost 30 minutes to the stream? Oh boy. This is interesting.
On the bus, I get lost in my thoughts. Wow! Monica! Just Monica!
This is really something! I didn't expect to get invited by two girls like this.
One being my childhood best friend, and the other one a freaking popular girl who are a dumbass like me who can't even can't speak.
Guess I owe my thanks to Sayori for stopping to talk to me. This isn't like when she tried to get me involved in her club. Started to bribe me with food and make me feel guilty because she promised that she made. I don't think that's right. Sure, this is kind of out of my comfort zone too. But thinking about seeing Monica in a bikini. Oh, you're serious? See Monica in a bikini.
Oh boy! I shouldn't let my imagination get the better of me.
It's just swimming. Besides, I can't even recall when's the last time I went swimming. At home, I dropped off my things I bought at the store. I rummaged through my drawers looking for my swimming shorts. Where are they? Has it really been this long since I needed them? Yes! I've probably never been this happy to find a piece of clothing. Now I just need some sun lotion. Not in good shape anyway, and adding sunburn to that would make me as appealing as warm beer on a hot summer day. Not that I know what that is like. The address Monica gave me isn't exactly in my part of the city, so it's probably best if I take the bus. Even if I had to wait 15 minutes again, it would still be faster than if I ran all the way. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Like I could run all the way there. I couldn't run the distance from school to our house even if my life depended on it. Luckily, I only had to wait a few minutes before the bus arrived. It's already early afternoon by the time I get to the entrance. They don't seem to care much for their presentation since I would have easily missed it if I didn't have the address. Is this the pool? I think this is it. There are several people in front of me waiting to get in, but it takes all of them less than 10 minutes to get finished. Hello. Good afternoon. I'd like one student ticket. Is there still a discount? Yes, 25% until the end of the month. Would you like to buy a monthly pass, perhaps? No, thank you. Just to let you know, today we are closing a few hours earlier than usual due to maintenance. We're going to announce it on the loudspeakers so you won't miss it. Too bad I couldn't get here earlier. I can only spend a couple of hours with the girls. Wow, this place looks really good compared to the low ticket price. I can't see the two girls anywhere. I guess I'll just go to the locker room and get changed. Then I accidentally stepped into the girls' locker room. Took me a few minutes, but I managed to find it. Since I didn't bring too many things, it only took me a couple of minutes to change into my shorts and put the rest of my stuff away. Better not forget the sun lotion either. Back at the pool, I'm searching for Sayori and Monica. Maybe they're just swimming and I don't recognize them in swimwear? Sit next to the pool. I gently jump in. Pool! Jesus Christ. Gah! Ha ha ha! Did I scare you, Jake? Ooh, Sayori, you're so cute. No! Just a little. Come in the water! Don't worry, it isn't cold. Do you know how deep it is? Well, it's shallow on this end. It reaches under my armpits. It's really deep on the other side, though. Yeah! You get so easily startled, Sayori. Meanie. She's right, you know. Yeah, well, Sayori seems to be pondering for something for a moment. Then I challenge you! I bet I can hold my breath for longer! Challenge accepted. That's the spirit. It's good practice for you. What do you mean? Oh no! Stop it! For diving. What else? Of course I'm not gonna kill you. Of course I'm not gonna be that bitch who kills all you. Don't worry about a single thing. Oh, you're right. Get ready. I'm coming in. The last sentence was directed me towards myself than the two of them. Did learn to swim in my early teenage years, but it's not like I've practiced much since then. One thing's for sure, I'm definitely not going to be proposing any swimming challenges to impress them. It's not like I would be any more appealing for being confident beyond my abilities. Come on, Jake, just dive in all the way and you'll get used to it quick. It's a bit colder than I expected. Then again, I did get used to it in a few minutes. To my dismay, Sayori actually won the competition between us. I was tempted to ask for a rematch, but I figured it would make me embarrassed if I turned out that barely noticeable difference between our times was just me being lucky. Of course, swimming a few laps is almost mandatory if you're in an awesome pool like this. Wish my swimming skills were just as awesome. Getting tired after just 2 isn't something I was proud of. As I was having a breather, I noticed the two girls leaving for the snack bar. Naturally, I went to join them. Turns out, even Monica looks quite the snack. She's not on the menu. Stop it! Stop! You're a loser! Losers don't talk about that stuff! Shh! Shush! Shush! No! No! Of us go get our drinks. Sayori orders a strawberry and raspberry flavored one, while Monica and I get the exotic fruit flavor. We sit down on the lounge chairs and enjoy our drinks. After finishing my smoothie, I slump down in the chair and enjoy the warm rays of sunshine. I'd probably fall asleep right now. And so I did. I closed my eyes and ended up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. So, what did you have in mind for tomorrow? We can meet Yuri and Natsuki and go somewhere together. Our last meeting was a few weeks ago, so I figured why not? A whole day together with friends? Yay! Where are we going? What are we doing? If the weather's nice, we could meet in a park. Then we could discuss what happened to each of us. Maybe even talk about some literature if the others read something new. Ah! I'm so excited! I wonder if Natsuki's gonna bake some cupcakes for our reunion. You could ask her yourself, you know. Well, I don't want her to work just because of me. I think everyone would like to have cupcakes, not just you. Ah, you're right. Sorry. Anyway, you
You can text her about it.
That's a great idea. You always know what to do, Monica.
Yeah, always.
Kind of relieves me to hear that Sayori hasn't changed all that much. She's still her cheerful, simple-minded self that she's always been. Glad that she found friends that she can appreciate her despite all of her antics. Wonder what the other girls are like. Of course, she probably couldn't get myself invited to such a girl meetup. That they probably want to. I woke up to Sayori nudging me on the shoulder. After a short misunderstanding, it was established that I slept for a pretty long time on that bench. Long enough that the pool place is closing shortly. Since Monica already went to change, well, more like we should be going too. Sayori insisted that she wants to come home with me which I actually don't mind at all. It was always fun messing around with her back in the day. We part ways before entering the locker rooms. It doesn't take me long to get ready, so I decide to wait for Sayori by the female locker room door. Just as I get there, someone comes out.
Oh, hey, Jake.
She seems surprised by my presence.
Are you having a stroke? Oh my god!
Hey, Monica. Thanks for inviting me today.
Don't mention it. I guess it's the least I can do for Sayori.
Sayori?
She's almost done if you're waiting for her. Totally not gonna play her death, of course not. Anyway, I hope you had fun today, Jake. I've got to go home to get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, I would like to see Monica again. I'm waiting for Sayori. Dang it. First... What? Wait, I could... Oh, that's cool. So I got my save file. So it's either I would like to see Monica again or I'm waiting for Sayori. I would like to see Monica again. But we'll see each other sometime, some other time, Monica.
See me in general or just in my swimsuit?
My face flushes red. Oh! Honestly, I wouldn't complain if I saw her in a bikini again. I mean, see you again in general. She covers her mouth and giggles.
I'm just teasing you, Jake. Of course not. I'm not teasing you. You're stupid. I was nice talking to you. It was nice talking to you. Anyway, I gotta go. Stay safe.
With that, Monica storms off as suddenly as she appeared. 2 minutes pass, the door opens once again. You took your time.
Meanie.
But you did wait for me after all. Call me a meanie all you want, but I keep my word. Yeah, thanks for waiting for me. It's like when we were kids, when we used to go home from school together. She seems to be in a very nostalgic mood all of a sudden. Is something holding her back in the past? I don't know how to talk about this since it might lead up to us talking about how we drifted apart. I guess so. It's not really a big deal since we still live so close. We do. Now she looks like she's about to space out. We're gonna be standing here until close the place if we keep messing around. Come on, Sayori. I think we can catch the next bus if we get there quick.
Okie dokie. Let's go, Jake.
Oh no! I just played not okie dokie. Is this gonna be okie dokie?
Sayori's being her weird self as always. We managed to catch the bus just as it arrives.
Oh, we're sitting so close to Sayori. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god!
On the bus, we sit next to each other and chat about a few things. So, what are you doing this summer? I don't really have anything planned. I'm gonna go with the flow.
Aw, Jake, you make me worried about you. Did you at least join a club last year?
I looked at a few, but I didn't feel like taking any more responsibilities than what school requires me to do. Besides, what are your plans for the summer?
Let's see, I'm not sure yet.
Why am I not surprised?
You're
always looking out for others, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
Fine, but what about you? But me? If you want me to get me to take more responsibility for my future, shouldn't you show me a good example?
Well, there's nothing to worry about, Jake. I'm going to be okay.
If you say so. Sayori shoots me a wide smile. This is our stop. We arrive at Sayori's house. She slowly turns around after reaching the gate. Thanks for coming with us, Jake. It was nice to hang out with you after all this time. I had fun because of... Oh, no! Either I say Monica or Sayori. Monica, Sayori. But yet again, though, when I want to go down the Monica route... Sorry, Sayori. I'm so sorry. I don't know how long this mod is, so I don't know which one I would choose. I literally have no idea what to choose. Monica or Sayori? 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 I can't choose! I'm actually probably just gonna... Nah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and then pick... I'm waiting for Sayori. It was a fun day. I'll just wait for Sayori.
I'm glad to hear that. Take good care of her, okay?
Yes, even Monica thinks about Sayori being too clumsy. Oh well, I can't disagree. Don't worry, I'll catch her if she trips on her shoelace.
Yeah, untied laces.
Can't shake the feeling that I might have misunderstood something.
See you, Jake.
And with that, Monica storms off suddenly as she appeared. 2 minutes passed once we opened again. You took your time. Meanie! But you did wait for me after all. Oh my god, Meanie! Call me a Meanie.
Yeah!
I think I'm gonna go down to... I don't know, I feel like going down the Sayori route. If there is even routes, but I want to impress Sayori at the beginning. I don't know, I just want to... Oh, okay, there we go. We're gonna override this save. Yes. That because I like Monica. Don't get me wrong. I like Monica, but I feel like Sayori is the one because Sayori is my second best girl, and she's the one that I probably would want if Yuri's not an option. So that's fun because of Sayori. No, thank you for inviting me. It's nice to spend time with my childhood friend. I wouldn't mind meeting some other time as well, you know, like we used to. Do you really mean that? Of course, it's fun to be with. Why is she blushing all of a sudden? Anyway, I'll see you around like a donut, Sayori. See you next time, Jake. Just before getting home, I recall something. The two of them talking about having some kind of meeting tomorrow? Man, I wish I could get invited to something like that. Oh my god! It's Sayori! It's Doki!
Wonder what the other girls are like. If they're anywhere between Sayori and Monica, I might even have a chance. So I thought that
well, Natsuki won't give you a chance, but Yudi probably will. Still, I doubt that a group of girls would welcome me with open arms and start vying for my attention. That sounds unrealistic. Yeah, there's a transition! There's transitions! Oh, I like transitions. Monday. So we're on Monday. This is really fun.
I don't remember setting an alarm. Oh, someone's calling me. Also, it's already 10 in the morning.
Wait, does it say call me on the phone? Oh, someone's calling me. Also, it's already 10 in the morning.
Rise and shine, young man. Rise and shine.
Morning.
Just woke up, didn't you?
No. I've been up since 6 and just finished with,
Listen, I don't have time for jokes now. Could you please buy the things I said yesterday? The shop closes before I finish work. Can I do it in the afternoon? Just sort it out of the way now and you'll have the rest of the day for yourself, okay?
yeah, you're right.
Be safe, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye, Mom. We're not in the mood to go shopping, although I'm awake enough that I can't go back to sleep either. I down to the kitchen to refuel my tank. Sweet! Found a brand new box of my favorite cereal in the cupboard. Oh no, it's gonna be like a lost chapter again, aren't I? I gotta enjoy my morning sustenance. Goes in a bowl, milk on top, strictly in that order. It goes in a bowl, milk on top, strictly in that order. Exactly. Who puts milk first? Who puts milk first? You're crazy. Filled up with the essential sugar and liquid, I get dressed and leave the house. As I'm approaching the bus stop, I see somebody sitting there, literally looking down.
Sayori, no!
No! Sayori, what are you doing? Gosh, I don't remember seeing Sayori like this before. Maybe a joke would bring a smile to her face. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? Jake, hey! Her expression changes as abruptly as her face of a digital clock. Sorry, I was just spacing out. You sure you're okay, Sayori? Yep, I'm going to the park to meet my friends. It's gonna be so much fun! I'm probably just overthinking things. Wait, are those the friends? Are those friends the girls she talked about with Monica? An all-girls day, right? I didn't think of it that way. I'm sure the other girls wouldn't mind if a boy joined us. So, what about you, Jake? I'm mildly shocked by her confusing question. She's suggesting that I should join? Am I overthinking this like a lot of things that are exactly as they seem? Whatever, I'll just assume the option that I'd like to be true. Here goes nothing. So, you'd be fine with me joining? What? You want to meet them? Well, if you say it's gonna be so much fun, then it's worth a shot. Yay! I didn't even have to tell you about the cupcakes. What do you mean? Our bus arrives right as I say that. She hops on first with a burst of joyful energy. On the way there, I figured that if the meeting's going to be boring, the girls aren't the girls aren't interested in me. I can just excuse myself anytime because I still have an errand from Mom. There aren't a lot of people in the park. Some are walking their dogs, others walking with a friend or a partner. Oh my god, Yuri! Oh my god, your freaking posture is so exposed. Yuri, your posture is just wow. It's just you're exposed. Wow. Okay, I don't like it. But oh well, it's fine. Finally, we take a turn at some trees and see the three girls. Recognize one of them. It's Monica. Monica, no. Sayori runs up to one of the other two girls who are facing away from us. Natsuki! Get off me, you monkey! The other two girls giggle at Sayori's hug attack. Monica smiles sincerely. The taller, dark-haired girl notices this and turns around to look at me. Our eyes meet.
She keeps her gaze on me.
Then suddenly turns to Sayori.
Hey, Sayori, I'm glad to see you in such good spirits.
I missed you girls! Today's gonna be awesome! Natsuki?
Yeah?
You also have some cupcakes?
Well, if you came earlier...
I
just wanted to see your reaction. We put two of her on the side for you.
You're the best, Natsuki!
You know it. She says that, I cautiously approach the group. Hey everyone.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce you! Girls, this is Jake! Jake, this is Natsuki! She makes the best cupcakes ever!
She eyes me with a furrow brows before speaking. Yeah, and you better not have come here for just a free sample. Natsuki seems very certain that it was the food that brought me here. I was hoping for something sweet, but not necessarily edible. God! I hate you! Didn't even know about them. Huh? Good. Taylor shuffles over to the girl with a cheerful hey. With the girl with,
This fun lady here is Yuri. She's really smart too.
Taylor pats her on the shoulder lightly.
Oh, she's wearing a t-shirt so she don't have cut marks. Oh, this mod's gonna be great already. This mod's gonna be great already. Yep, Yuri, you're out, confirmed.
Taylor pats her on the shoulder lightly as to emphasize her qualities. At this point, I don't even know if she's trying to make us laugh or just feel awkward.
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
Anyway.
Sayori, I told you don't.
She finished.
Oh, it's so cute. She can actually expose her arms because she's not freaking cutting herself.
It's so good. Okay, alright. Well, this mod's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this mod. Finishes her sentence under her breath, so I can't make out what she's saying.
You son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, Sayori, stop.
Nice to meet all of you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you again, Jake.
A wavering smile forms on her face as she lowers her voice at the end of her sentence. So, if not for the cupcake, which are amazing, why'd you come here? She's really putting me on the spot here. If she wasn't so cute, I'd feel intimidated. Well, Sayori seemed excited meeting all of you, so I assume you're a cool bunch. It's nice to meet cool people. At this rate, I might leave out embarrassment before they make up their minds about me.
That's nice, Jake. You might be the first one to think of our club as cool.
Your club?
Yeah, this is kind of a friendly meetup of our members. You didn't know that? I tried to invite you during the school year. You weren't interested, so I didn't bother you with it after that.
You didn't mention other girls look at me quizzically. Didn't know this club had such incredibly cute girls. The poor girls are looking at me. I pause to rethink what to say, looking around my eyes and stop at nonsense. What? I mean, I never imagined the club could be so much fun. Always thought of it as something serious.
Get where you're coming from. It was difficult to grab other students' attention during last year's festival. However, there are plenty of things that we could do in the club. We discuss things, we read our own writing, and have group activities. Yuri likes to set the mood with some tea, and Natsuki occasionally brings her own big delicates to the club.
You make it sound really interesting, Monica.
Monica's super inspiring and a great leader! Oh, Sayori, you gotta go die now, bitch!
That reminds me, weren't you part of the debate club, Monica?
I was, but I got tired of all the fruitless arguments we seem to have. So I decided to create something I can call my own. Debates are supposed to convey ideas and feelings, which is kind of what literature is for as well. Also, I had an interest in writing for as long as I can remember. You could say I wanted to write my own story. Like this game! We didn't grow much since we started the club with Sayori, but I tried to treat everyone like they really mattered.
I believe you accomplished your goal, Monica. It's inspiring to see you did so much despite all your common commitments in and out of school.
Aw, thanks. There's no need to treat me like I'm that special. I'm sure we can all achieve so much more than what we thought was possible if we just put our minds to it.
You nailed down the most important thing, Monica!
That we had fun?
Yes!
Eat.
The girls giggle in the tandem. I'm glad that Sayori found such good friends. Oh, headphones are killing my neck. Alright. Dying in my neck. Dead. Oh boy. We are officially almost an hour in. So I'm going to make this a long stream. It's probably going to go for 2 hours. 2 hours sounds like a reasonable amount of time. Usually I probably go for like an hour to an hour and a half. So that's how long I would usually go to play a mod episode 4. But no, I'll play maybe until 2 hours. Maybe. It might be an hour and a half. Or whatever I want to do. Whatever is possible, whatever I want to do, I will do it. These girls look amazing, and I think Monica and Yuri's are Monica and Yuri's are different. Actually, Monica never had a school outfit, but I like that. I like that outfit. And Yuri, I like how she actually wears a t-shirt, so she doesn't which is amazing because it's so much so cool to know that she doesn't cut herself, so it's great. Knowing that she doesn't cut herself makes it so much better to like actually go down her route without having to deal with her cutting herself, which is absolutely amazing. I love that aspect. I love what they did with that. I have to crack my neck. My neck hurts. Alright. Back to the mod. I guess. So, the girls gig them in tandem. I'm glad that Sayori found some good friends.
How's everyone's summer been until now?
The usual, I guess. Cooking, baking, housework.
Oh, I also visited the zoo.
They let me pet a lot of animals. Dolphins, turtles, owls. I even fed the monkeys some bananas.
Did you pet any koalas?
No, they didn't let me.
I guess you didn't have the proper qualifications.
Sayori! Natsuki tries to jab Sayori with her elbow. Suddenly, Sayori jumps back, letting Natsuki stumble and nearly falling over. Get over here! Sayori runs off and Natsuki follows her. I don't think Natsuki wants to hurt her since she has a playful smile across her face.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Watch him run around for a while. Doesn't look like Natsuki actually wants to hurt her. Sayori turns out of breath.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson with my bare hands. No, Natsuki, please! There has to be an other way.
No, stop! They're doing animal puns! Stop! As Sayori's backing away from Natsuki, she trips over her shoelaces and falls to the ground.
Yeah!
Hey, you okay? Sayori extends her hand towards Sayori. Come on, you know I wouldn't hurt you, dummy. Sayori accepts the helping hand, and the two of them return to join our conversation. Okay, well, that was weird.
Did you do something interesting in the past few weeks, Yuri? I had to spend time with my mother, and I found a new author. His books are usually about professionals forced to face extreme circumstances in their work. The one I read is about a medic on a peacekeeping mission for the army. It starts with the medic squad helping civilians in the conflict zone. Difficulties arise when they are attacked by an unknown group. They are made to help the enemy soldiers. On the night they experience overwhelming events which are...
Hey Yuri, do you have a TLDR version of this story?
No, I only read the book. Excuse me, but what is a TLDR version? It means too long and didn't read, Yuri. Internet lingo.
I was just teasing you. You know I'm not interested in these kinds of stories.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was an acronym for a sort of analysis.
Me asking for an analysis? Hehe. Now you're just being silly.
I suppose so. How about you, Jake? What kind of books do you like to read?
Books I read? Can't even recall what I read last year. Not because of quantity, but rather the long time spent with everything else between the two things I read. I mean the two things I read. I prefer other forms of storytelling.
Other forms? Like theater?
Movies! Seen everything on the big screen, right? Ma? Whatever. I came prepared to disappoint. Like games. Yuri looks puzzled by my answer. Natsuki and Sayori seem to be enthusiastic. However, Monica shoots me an understanding smile, so that I got that going for me, which is nice. No wonder you weren't interested in literature.
Natsuki! Manga!
it's like a code word. It's like
Natsuki! Manga!
screw you, Monica. Natsuki glares at Monica with dismay. She looks away right after and folds her arms tightly. Oh, come on!
You might be surprised, but we actually played games a couple of times in the club. Remember? We played Hangman.
I didn't like that one! No! I thought it was over! And this! Ugh! Only cause you were bad at finding the right word.
I remember that I brought crosswords a few times. Was there anything else, Monica? There was that anagrams, right? Natsuki?
Whatever, Mutlink. Natsuki pushes her nose to imitate a pig nose.
Natsuki, please show some decency. We can play something like that again. What do you guys think?
She presents this to make me feel more involved. I'm not even a part of their club. It's going a lot better than I expected.
Depends on what you have in mind. I want to play Hangman this time. Don't worry, I got a great one for this occasion. You you reminded me of it with that little misunderstanding of TLDR. Let's call it the acronym game. Each round we are given an acronym and everyone tries to guess what it means. After everyone made their guesses, we vote on the one that we like the most. The person who got the most votes wins. It's alright, there have to be the correct meaning of the acronym. So they might have the official meaning, but everyone can vote on an answer they like.
This actually sounds like a fun game, Monica.
I try to do my best.
As nice as that sounds, I don't want to take it personally. After all, it's not like these girls would want to gain my favor just because I'm the only guy here. Those kinds of things only happen in cliche dating sims, right? Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, everyone. I'm gonna think of 10 acronyms, and we each write down our guesses before casting our votes. Let's get started.
Is this gonna be like the poem game? Guess what the acronym means. Each girl will like a certain kinds of guesses. If you're uncertain of the right choices, don't be afraid to save and load your game. Okay, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it.
Oh, I like this game.
Oh my god, Yuri has a different outfit. Oh my god, it's so cute in her chibi form.
Oh my god, so cute. Okay.
So I need to figure out which one people like more. So R.I.P. Recycled Ice Pack. Rest in peace. Rest in pepperoni.
If I'm gonna be going for Yuri's, I think she'd be Rest in Peace. Got it?
MIA. Mosquito in Action. Missing in Action. Monkey Island Adventure. Okay, I think this one's Natsuki's Missing in Action. OS. Onion Sanctuary, Operating System, Operating Galapel. I think it's Operating System. What?
Please ask PA. Please ask the waiter. Parents are watching. Prevent arm weakness. I need to get Yuri's. NSFW, nose to sniff, friends wait, not self-flushing waterfall, not safe for work because I know that's the actual one. BFF, boyfriend figure, best friend forever, best friend fun, best friend forever. Guys, I'm just gonna keep doing this. RGBA, reserved Genia, Babu, Nas, Aid. I don't know which one. What? Okay, this is gonna be more different. BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato, bitter laundry time, beginner left. Okay. God! Ugh. Team, tell everyone except mosquitoes. Tactical edge, army machete. Together, everyone achieves more. Okay. BG, bean grater, background, bad gas, background. Ooh, that was nobody. ROFL, revoked original foreign literature, rolling on the floor laughing, rescued ordinary flying lemurs. This one's Yuri. OMG, official monkey greeting. That's a magnetic grenade. Oh my god! I think oh my god is gonna be the one that, Emu rescue. Evil race in emergency room, I think, yep. I called it. TLDR, Thomas Lawrence, dialectic revision, I think this one is Yuri. FOMO, forget to move, forgot to move. Meet others, make offers, fear of missing out. I have a feeling. TTF, time theory formula. 100% Yuri. Nimby. Needless in blushing Yuri. Natsuki's interactions mimic boisterous youngsters. Needless inscrutability makes blushing Yuri. Not in my backyard. One of these is the others. Okay, I had a feeling that would have been the Yuri's. TTYL, tisk tisk, you're lazy. Trap talented young loner. Talk to you later. Going Yuri's route. I'm going Yuri's route. The game concludes and Monica announces the winner. Getting the other girls' faces, I noticed the shyness being replaced by intrigue in Yuri's eyes.
This is quite an ingenious little game, Monica.
I'm not nearly as sophisticated as Yuri, but looking over her at this moment, there are two things of equal importance that are the most eye-catching. On the one hand, she has a mature mindset that is aroused by topics which are rarely touched upon. On the other hand, I feel a certain passion hidden beneath her veil of timidness. Experiencing both of them at the same time would be a lot of fun.
So, how did everyone else like it?
It was alright. I liked it more. I liked it more than playing Hangman. Monica looks at me expectantly. Oh.
Jake?
Oh yeah. I've never played anything like this before. Kinda liked it.
Glad to hear everything feels included. Does anyone want a round 2? Of course.
Yeah, but not today. Maybe another time. Yuri looks away and releases a quiet sigh. Aww. I would have looked forward to playing it again. It was fun. There's a minute of silence between us. Yuri's the one who interrupts it. That was more fun than the poem sharing minigame. I like that one much more. That was actually more fun. It was actually way more fun. There's a minute of silence between us. Yuri's the one who interrupts it. She reminisces over a book that they read during the school year. Never was much of a reader, but it wouldn't hurt to listen in for a bit. Maybe I can join in at some point.
So, what did you think about the twist halfway through the story? I wouldn't say it came out of the blue, but the build-up was well executed. The characters were established just enough to get you invested. Maybe the pacing was a little too quick. The youngest girl's backstory felt like it was lacking proper explanation. Maybe the author intended to leave it to the reader's imagination. It was so sad! I felt really sorry for her when she died! Like, why didn't somebody do something? She had friends and all. It was revealed in the later chapters. Don't you remember, Sayori?
I only read a few pages after the girl committed.
Shush, Sayori. Jake might want to read it himself. We wouldn't want to spoil it for him, right?
Hey, I didn't read it either!
You're right. I'm sorry. Didn't you say you're not going to read horror novels, Natsuki?
Well, yeah, but I can change my mind, can't I? I catch Natsuki glancing at me for a moment. Decided to take the hint and act upon it. I read a horror book once.
Who? Care to elaborate, Jake?
It's about this young guy. The protagonist is just a few years older than us. The story is set place in the post-apocalyptic future. Basically, it's set after nuclear bombs were dropped. Everybody he knows has to live in an underground tunnels to survive. They have to fight back monsters, and only a few people go to the surface because it's so dangerous. We follow the protagonist on his journey to deliver a message to another underground community. Meanwhile, he has a dark, blurry visions that involve the monsters. About as much as I can recall on the top of my head. So we did not get called out for reacting to a shooter game I played. Is it Call of Duty? Is it Call of Duty or is it Fallout? Wait! About this young guy, the protagonist is just a few years older than us. The story is set place in a post-apocalyptic future. Is this Fallout? Just hoping not to get called out for reciting the story of a shooter game I played.
Jake. I didn't expect us to have so many similar tastes in literature. Am I wrong to assume that the story implied that the monsters were just living beings like us humans? Crap. Did you play the same game?
Is it Fallout though? I thought it was Fallout or like a Call of Duty related game. Yeah. How did you know?
It was just an assumption. That's a recurring trope in some of the novels I read.
They, the monsters, the non-humans, are set up as natural enemies of us. In the end... Oh no! 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 In the end, the protagonist has an epiphany about how much alike we are to them. Or even at the same... Or even are the same on some level. Not that we are the monsters.
Don't worry, I think I get your point. I didn't even think of that.
I just wanted to play video games.
Oh, Yuri, I'm sure the last thing on Jake's mind is that any of us are monsters. Ah!
For a brief pause, Yuri checks the time.
I'm sorry, but I have to go now.
Alrighty, can't you say a little more? Yeah, it's not every day we meet like this, Yuri. Not anymore, that is.
I would love to stay, but my mother texted me. I'm just glad that I get to spend time with her. I'm just glad I get to spend time with her. I hope you can understand.
I'm sure we all do. Have fun, Yuri.
Except for Natsuki.
Yeah!
Two girls look visibly dejected. They're really going to miss Yuri that much. Surely they can hang out some other day as well. Oh no, I just realized something. I got to go to the shop for Mom. Yeah, I have to go as well.
Why now all of a sudden?
I have to go buy something before the shop closes. I was supposed to take care of that, but I meant Sayori and totally forgot. Thanks for joining us, Jake.
See you.
Yeah, bye.
It was nice having you here. Stay safe, Jake.
Yuri said goodbye as well, and we leave nearly at the same time. On the way out of the park, we match our pace and start talking to her. Hey, Yuri, are you taking the bus home?
Huh? Yeah. Why do you ask?
No, I was just gonna say bye if you aren't. I'm taking the one just outside the park entrance.
Is that so? Me too. Sorry if you felt uncomfortable with us chatting among ourselves.
No, it was awesome meeting you.
Me?
All of you. That includes you, Yuri.
I see.
The bus arrives after a minute or two. There are only a few seats available. Look, there are 2 seats next to each other. Would you like to sit next to the window?
Yeah, thank you.
I let her in first, and I take my seat by her side.
Oh my god, it's so adorable. I'm gonna die.
The Sayori one was cute.
Oh my god, Yuri, no.
I can't sit silently next to such an attractive girl. I have no topic that I must speak.
So,
You like jazz?
do you have hobbies not related to literature?
I do, but well,
Is it something hard to explain?
yes, it is.
She says that with her voice raised nervously. A few passengers look at us.
I'm sorry. Let me get my thoughts together. I used to play volleyball.
That's cool. But why did you stop with it?
There was an accident. Jake, look. Do you see that bookshop?
What about it?
Well, I like to buy books there. Yeah.
Might check it out if you say it's good. Maybe I'll find something worth talking about.
That's not... I mean, if you want to discuss literature, then I'm sure all the club members are eager to listen.
Yeah, I guess I could finish a book for when school starts again. I say I could, not that I want to.
You don't have to wait that long. We're gonna have another meeting in the near future. I'm sure of it.
What do you... Oh, I have to get off here. It was nice talking to you. See you next time, I guess.
Farewell, Jake.
Get off the bus and start walking to the shop. Luckily, I've got enough time to keep a comfortable pace and think about today's events. Even the way Yuri says goodbye conveys elegance. Man, I'm starting to feel the need to grab a firm book and do some thorough discussing. Can I actually get into the habit of reading? Worst case scenario is that I get some experience outside my comfort zone. And it's worth a try at least. I feel like I wouldn't do it just to impress Yuri. There are 3 other girls as well. I think I made an okay impression with them. Maybe I can even get to know them better. Who knows? Sayori? It's Sundal of Bunshine. What? The Sundal of Bunshine I grew up with. Sure. Is this a typo? I think it's the bundle of sunshine I grew up with. That's cute. She looks as cute as her cupcakes. Monica. Who's completely out of my league. I think. Daydreaming aside, I had to figure out what kind of books I'd be actually willing to read. Oh boy, guys, it's Tuesday! It's Tuesday, boys! Oh my god! Oh boy, guys, it's a brand new day. Wow, we're going back to the very first mod I ever played. Oh wow, guys. Wow! It's a brand new day. Wow, guys, I'm playing a mod. We're playing a mod that I've already played before. This is amazing. How far are we into the stream, actually? Okay, I can go for a bit longer. I can go for a bit longer. I can't stop repeating myself, me. Please stop. Alright. It's a brand new day! Not really, it's just Tuesday. But it can still be a good one! I woke up quite late today because I stayed up hours past midnight. Sometimes find it easier to concentrate in the silent solitude of the night. With my cup of coffee, I lean out on the windowsill and get lost in my thoughts. I told Mom that I was thinking about visiting the bookstore Yuri told me about yesterday. She seemed really happy for me and gave me some cash so I could buy a book or two, even though I didn't even say for sure what I'm going to buy, if anything. If they had something that's nearly as interesting as a game I would play, I mean, if not even a half-page long official letter can keep my attention, how would hundreds of pages do so? Still unsure of going to the bookstore on my own, I decided to look through the books our family has in hopes of finding something of interest. Here's one. This isn't a book. It's some black plastic box with a bit of shiny tape sticking out. Why does this thing have such a fancy cover? Weird. I give up. Wait, is that supposed to be a reference? This isn't a book. It's some black plastic box with a bit of shiny tape sticking out. I'm gonna look this up. Some black plastic box. I'm scared to look it up what it is. I pressed B. Guys, I'm really unsure, so... If this is supposed to be a reference, let me know! If it's supposed to be a reference to something, let me know. I give up. We don't have any cool books at home. Might as well just go to the bookstore, I guess. Maybe I can ask somebody who works there to give me suggestions. Let's just get this over with. All dressed up, I checked to see if I got everything I need before leaving. Oh, it's not the same! It's not the same without the girl! Board the bus that takes me to the bookstore Yuri pointed to yesterday. The bus has quite a few people on it, and the number only kept increasing as we neared the city center. Luckily, I don't have an issue with crowded spaces. However, all this traveling feels like such a nuisance if I compared it to some of the open world games I played. In those worlds, you don't need to walk or take buses, and the only thing you can do is stare out the window and get lost in your thoughts. At least that's what I do all the time. The only other two activities I see people doing are chatting with each other and mashing their smartphones. As I'm looking out the window, the bus stops next to the playground. We often visited it back when Sayori and I were kids. We were so easily entertained with the little games we played outside. My parents still like to remind me of all the silly things we said and believed about the world. For example, there was this creepy old man who sometimes sat on one of the benches at the playground. Always on the same one, too. Two of us theorized why he's sitting there silently by himself, but neither of us had the courage to even ask him ourselves. Looking back, there are plenty of reasonable explanations that I can think of. For all we know, he might have just liked reminiscing over the memories of his own children playing there, just like we did. The bus moves forward and we pass the abandoned building next to the playground. The entrance is closed off with
police states that the windows are either boarded up from the inside or the old drapes are blocking the view. It's been out of use for as far as back as I can remember. The police tape suggests that it's become a scene of a crime. We really were naive back then. Being afraid of an old man who never even looked at us the wrong way, yet not even acknowledged the things that happened in a place like that building. When I think of it, that reminds me of what Yuri asked me about regarding the horror game I played. Oh wait, talking about the horror game. I thought he was talking about Fallout.
That's interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. Thank you, Vinda. Yep. Maybe there's a lot of stuff I didn't notice in the games that I played until now. Maybe some of the twists weren't as unpredictable as I thought they were during my first, most often only, time playing through them. So I'm making my head hurt. Oh, I overthink things again. Got the bus and make my way to the bookstore. Oh boy. Can't recall the last time I came here that wasn't for the sole purpose of buying a gift for someone else. The first instinct guides me to look for manga. Unfortunately, their selection is very limited. Looking over all of them, I see that the only two that interest me are the ones I already own and read. So you give up on the section soon after realizing this. I think they have labels indicating the content of each section. I was like, end up looking at the romance novel and find out that's actually some psychological horror story. Oh wow, yeah, sure. This is sure. Why not? I wonder what kind of books have fighting, shootouts, or other epic clashes. There's a game I played recently where I assumed the role of a detective and got to bash guys with lead pipes. Maybe a detective novel then? Looking over to the appropriate section, I start browsing. Basically, I'm just looking at the covers and reading a few sentences from the back of each book. This is working out for me. It would be so much easier if they listed the kinds of things that happen in them, like how they show bits of scenes in movie trailers. As I'm walking about, I find myself in a horror thriller section. Hopefully I can find some action around here. As I turn the corner to the next shelf, I spot a dark-haired girl turn away from me, seemingly sorting through the books. She takes one down and returns it after glancing at it for a few moments. She's putting them back. She's arranging them in a different order as well. Maybe she works here, in which case she might help me if I find a book if I ask nicely. Hello, excuse me, miss? Lack of response surprises me. Perhaps she's listening to music and was too quiet. I just closer to reach out my hand to touch her shoulder in case she still can't hear me. Hello. Sorry. I'm just about to tap on her shoulder, and she immediately turns around and bumps into my extended arm.
Yuri! What? What?
Three thick thesaurus looking books bounce briskly on the floor as Yuri drops everything. That's the third worst reaction a girl gave me after noticing me. I'm sorry, I thought you...
No, it's my fault. I should have...
Don't blame yourself, I'm...
Sorry.
Saying that nearly at the same time causes both of us to blush. I wasn't expecting to see you here, Yuri.
You didn't?
I should've? Well, of course you should've! You dumb piece of... garbage! She did say she likes visiting this bookstore, but it's not like this is her hangout spot.
Not that you should've. So, what brings you here, Jake?
I'm looking for a book. After pausing for a moment, probably expecting me to give a title or description. However, I don't know, it's none of those.
May I ask which book you're looking for?
I don't know. Well, maybe I should at least try not to sound clueless.
Do you have a description of the story? Perhaps the genre? If you know some of its major events, that can also help finding it.
Something with a lot of action, like sword fights, car chases, space battles, you know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not looking for a specific book with all those elements, are you?
No. The third shake of my head, I actually think about what she asked. All those things together sound like a pretty cool book. Especially with a protagonist that isn't afraid of anything. I was about to ask you where I can find a book like that, but only because I thought you worked here. I wouldn't want to keep you busy.
No, you can ask me.
Oh no, wait, I just didn't realize. realize she changed. I didn't realize her. She looked so much better with her other uniform on, as I can always pronounce it correctly. Should I really ask her after telling her what I wanted to say?
I mean, I can help you if you would so desire.
Yeah, that would be great. Let me just pick these books up for you first.
Don't worry, I
lean down and grab one of the books. Yuri's hand touches mine momentarily when she reaches for the same book. She immediately recoils. I grab the other two and hand over the surprisingly heavy stack. She takes it takes it from me with an elegant motion, but without making eye contact. You're so cute, Yuri. You're always so shy, and it's so cute.
shall we go then?
Sure. So it's like an interrogation, or maybe just an interview, with all the questions giving about what I'm looking for. She goes silent, descends deep into her thoughts, and then suddenly walks away. So Yuri scans the array of books on the shelves. She picks one, and another one. Comes back, and walks past me. Takes the third book and finally comes back with her eyes locked on the three books and stops right in front of me.
Let's try these on for size.
One by one, she gives me the detailed explanation of what the books are about the writer's style, the personalities of the characters, and all that jazz. You know so much about these? You know so much about these! How many times did you read them?
I only read one of them in its entirely. From the other two, I read a chapter or so. I got a general feel for them.
But how do you know so much about these books then?
You can get a good sense of many aspects of the story from the first few chapters of it if it's written well. See, there's more unpredictably something written badly than with a well-crafted but formulaic piece of art. Since you mentioned it, take a fighting scene for example. The protagonist may know what kind of moves to expect the master martial artist if he knows a specific style. However, this doesn't give him the ability to evade the skillful blows of the master. Contrary to this, with an untrained practitioner of the art, there's a great degree of unpredictability. That doesn't mean you should hold your breath for something exceptional. There's a chance for a perfectly executed move, even if it's just a slim chance. That's kind of how I try to predict where a story will go if I see if it's written well.
But if there's a twist, how do you predict that?
You don't. That's what of a twist, Jake.
Outclassed. Yuri looks past me and seems to read something off the wall.
The store's closing in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we should go somewhere else.
Where do you want to go?
Look without thinking again.
Stupid, me! Stupid!
And of course I flinched. I don't... sensitive. Very sensitive. I don't know where to take her. Tuck it in the back of my mind for now and start walking. There's probably some nice place where we can go around. Help. We leave the bookstore and start walking down the street. My eyes dart from side to side as I try to find a suitable spot to stay. Laundromat, deli, gym, dark alley. No. Yuri wordlessly walks next to me and I'm getting ready for an inevitable question. Where are we going?
Jake?
Look over at Yuri and see a worried expression on her face. What's going on? I'm scared, actually. I'm actually scared. What's going on?
I think it's starting to rain.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh, wait. I screwed up. Wait, hold on. I saw something. Within a minute, it wasn't just raining, it was storming. Water is falling like it's being poured from 1,000 buckets at the same time. Even though we barely know each other, I can see that we have the same thought racing in our heads. We have to find a roof over our head now. Spot a small diner-like store and motion Yuri to enter while I hold the door open for her. We lock up the window to watch all the havoc that we avoided by coming in here. I can only hope it won't last for too long. Not that I can complain about playing with the company I get to keep. But I'm not sure if it's reciprocated yet.
We might as well check what they have on the menu, seeing that the storm shows no sign of stopping anytime soon.
Just saying hello to the only employee we see, just a blackboard that has a limited menu written on it, and with white and colored chalk.
Oh, my favorite tea is on the menu.
Which one is it?
Oolong tea. We could get a jug for the price of 2 cups. That's sure to set the mood. If that's okay with you, of course.
Sounds good to me. Let's sit at one of the tables and pour tea for both of us. It tastes strange at first, but it could be because I don't drink tea often, or if it's just an unusual kind anyway. Yuri looks out the window and traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
I like storms.
What do you like about them?
It's the sound of thunder and millions of raindrops crashing down on the ground, eventually forming into puddles and tiny streams of man-made concrete surfaces. Reminds me of how we are inevitably a part of something greater than us, nature, whether we like it or not. So what's on your mind, Jake?
Remaining choices 2. What? No! No! We live in a society. What do you do in your free time? Do you like traveling? What do you do in your free time? So, we didn't really have enough time yesterday to talk about it. What do you like to do when you're not reading?
Writing.
She really seems to be focused on literature in general. I mean, do you do anything else in your free time that's not related to literature? For example, I like to play a lot of video games, but also watch movies now and then.
In my free time?
She looks out the window with her eyes taking in sight of the rain as it fades our view of the city into a light gray blur. Yes, she's collecting her thoughts before answering my question. She seems to be silent for a minute now. Takes a sip from her tea, but still doesn't say anything. It's hard to put into words.
Yes. Well, it's a bit complicated. I'm an enthusiast of aromatherapy, but in most cases it serves as a way to set the mood for my reading and writing sessions. It helps me a great deal to get immersed in the stories and feel a closer connection to the characters in each story. The way some of them are written greatly inspires me and gives me new perspectives of my life. It's almost as if they were mine. He doesn't finish her sentence and looks at me in a worried expression. There I go again, going back to literature. Sorry for going off topic.
Don't worry, Yuri. Anyways, do you have other interests? You know, places you like to visit, things you like to collect.
Well, I wouldn't say I personally collect things per se.
It's called knives.
Places. Let's see. Given the opportunity, I like to visit places with my mom. Went to see a movie last Saturday, for example.
That's great. I sometimes go with my parents as well, although it's usually up to them where we go. So you like to watch movies?
I rarely do, but I'm open to the idea.
It's a good start. Maybe we can go and watch one together. That really sounds like a date, though, so she'd probably reject it. See, it's taking its effect on me. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh?
Just going to the toilet.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Drafts me as an employee direction. She motions me towards the door at the back. I'm glad the prices are cheap, but it shows on the quality of their men's room as well. The whole thing is about as big as Mom's closet. While doing my business and trying to be quiet, I'm assessing the situation I got myself into.
What even is this? Is what people call romantic? Am I supposed to feel something special?
I'm feeling weird about being alone with a pretty girl like Yuri. It's a good thing she can't read my mind. Or anyone for that matter. Aha! Well, joke's on you! Joke's on you, I can read your mind. Washing my hands, I go back to the girl with a nicely fitting sweater. She's looking out the window at the streets covered in rain. Rainwater. I sit in front of her. She gives me a modest smile and I pour myself the rest of the tea. Remaining choices. Okay, save again. We live in a society, or do you like traveling? I think we're gonna want to say something deep and insightful that she can relate to, so I dig deep in my mind to search on the topic. I find a kernel of a thought and latch open in my hopes of finding a coherent train of thought. We live in a society. A sigh. The train of thought crash and burn. I'm left in a situation of pursuit of intellectualism. I don't even know what that word means. I just heard it somewhere and thought it sounded smart. Yuri looked at me, expecting some more words to come out of my dumb mouth. Then she looks away and seems to deep in thought. I'm looking at her and as she's fiddling with her hair. She's probably wishing the rain would go away so she could finally go home and not listen to my meaningless comments. As she occasionally sipping her tea, a good minute or two passes, my gaze goes from the window back to her a few times before my anxious silence pushes me to say something. What do you think about Yuri?
I'm sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. What you said reminded me of the societies in the books I read, some of them being radically different.
How so?
Stories based on medieval history show how important nobility and royalty was back then. Although they were kept in high regard, they too had their own obligations to fulfill. For example, what we think of as a princess today is very different from what that fate entailed of those girls. They learned and were educated to become ideal partners to their future husbands. They often couldn't choose.
Is Yuri becoming one?
A princess? Well, I wouldn't say I dreamt about it, but a few people in my family called me that. Let's talk about you instead.
Did I ever want to become a princess? Not yet, but who knows what fate has in store for me.
Indeed, we can't foresee what fate will give us, to us or take from us, unfortunately.
Away and soon her amused smile starts to waver as she finishes that sentence. Wish you didn't find my joke that funny. And as the rain cleared up, so is this episode. So, I really enjoyed that episode. That was actually really fun. I would definitely say that was worthwhile. That was definitely a worthwhile of a video. My neck is killing me now because these headphones are freaking huge and heavy on my part. But I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. This stream is for my 1-year anniversary or my 1-year anniversary of me playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you to Dan Salvato for making such a great game that I really love and something like that. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed, do all the normal stuff that I say in my videos.